Today, we're going to talk about something that's often not discussed enough: the psychological effects of being single after 40. If you've ever wondered how being single later in life can affect your mental and emotional well-being, this video is for you. We're going to explore some of the challenges, but also the positives that come with it. So, grab a cup of coffee, and let's dive in. 1. Loneliness and social pressure. First off, let's talk about loneliness. Being single after 40 can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation. At this age, many people around you may already be in long-term relationships, married, or have families. This can create a sense of being left out, and if you're not careful, you might start feeling disconnected from others. You might also experience societal pressure. Society often tells us that we should be in a committed relationship by the time we hit 40. So when you're still single, you might feel judged or even embarrassed. This pressure can lead to anxiety, self-doubt, and a lowered sense of self-worth. 2. Fear of being alone forever. Another big psychological effect is the fear of being alone forever. When you're single after 40, thoughts like, "What if I never meet someone?" Or, "Am I going to be alone for the rest of my life?" can easily creep in. This fear can make it hard to focus on the present moment, and you might start doubting your ability to ever find love or companionship. But here's the thing: this fear isn't always grounded in reality. People find love at all ages, and there are many ways to connect with others, even if it's not in the romantic sense. It's important to remind yourself that your worth isn't tied to your relationship status. 3. Increased independence and personal growth. On the flip side, being single after 40 can also bring some really positive psychological effects. You've had time to focus on your personal growth and independence. At this stage, many people have a better sense of who they are and what they want out of life. This self-awareness can be freeing. You can make decisions based on your own needs and desires without considering someone else's opinion all the time. Being single allows you to invest in your hobbies, career, and friendships. It's a time to focus on self-care and build your confidence. Plus, you don't have to deal with the stress or compromise that sometimes comes with relationships. 4. The search for meaning and connection. One thing many people in their 40s experience is a deeper search for meaning and connection. When you're single, you might start asking bigger life questions. What's my purpose, or what do I really want out of life? This can lead to greater introspection and, ultimately, personal growth. At this age, people often want to connect on a deeper level, not just with potential partners, but with friends, family, and even communities. This can be a beautiful way to rediscover relationships and create more meaningful connections in life. 5. Embracing a new chapter. Now, I know it can feel tough, but being single after 40 doesn't mean the end of the road. It's just the beginning of a new chapter in your life. In fact, many people find that they are happier and more fulfilled as they embrace the single life after 40. This is a time for self-discovery, reinvention, and opening up to new possibilities. Think of it as an opportunity to live life on your own terms, travel, explore new interests, and meet new people. There are so many exciting things waiting for you. And remember, you don't need a partner to feel complete. You are enough as you are. 6. Loneliness and isolation. Here's the reality check. Being single after 40 can make you feel like you're stuck in a ghost town. Everyone's paired up, and you're stuck trying to figure out where you fit in. You're at that age where society's asking, "Why are you still single?" You feel isolated, like you're the only one left standing alone. But here's the kicker: this loneliness, it can be your wake-up call, your chance to level up. If you keep ignoring that loneliness, pretending it's not there, you're just digging yourself deeper into a hole. Avoiding the feelings won't make them go away. Instead, you'll only end up withdrawing even more, isolating yourself from friends, opportunities, and new experiences. The longer you ignore it, the harder it gets to break free. It's a vicious cycle. The worst part? If you keep pretending everything's fine when it's not, you'll end up emotionally exhausted and disconnected, not just from others, but from yourself. So, here's the deal. Don't let loneliness control you. Face it. Call it out. Use it as a signal to take action. Start by recognizing the people around you who can break through that wall. Take small steps, join a group, go out with friends, start a new hobby. Don't wait for someone else to pull you out of the isolation. Take responsibility for your own mental health and break free. Embrace the discomfort, it's the only way you'll grow. 7. Societal pressure and judgment. Let's get real for a second. You're single after 40, and society just can't seem to let it go. Why are you still single? What's wrong with you? These questions are like daggers. And the pressure? It's unbearable. People look at you like you failed because you haven't followed the norm. But you know what? Screw that noise. Your life is yours, not theirs. If you let society's judgment control your life, you're setting yourself up for a miserable ride. If you keep caring what other people think, you'll be stuck in an endless loop of trying to meet their expectations instead of living your truth. And that's dangerous. It'll make you second-guess everything, your self-worth, your decisions, your happiness. It's a direct road to insecurity and self-doubt. And here's the worst part, you'll end up settling for someone or something just to fit in, just to avoid the single label, and that's a disaster waiting to happen. Enough of that nonsense. Stop living for others. Stop trying to meet a fake standard of success. Own your single life, and be proud of it. The truth is, not everyone is meant to settle down by 40, and that's perfectly okay. You're not defined by what people think or say about you. Focus on the things that make you happy, the things that fill you with purpose. Let society judge you all they want, it doesn't change who you are or what you're capable of. When you stop caring about their judgment, you'll be free to live life on your terms. 8. Fear of being alone forever. Here's the thing no one talks about, the fear of being alone forever. That thought keeps you up at night, doesn't it? What if I never find someone? It's terrifying, isn't it? You look at your future and wonder if it's just going to be you, alone, day after day. But let me hit you with a hard truth, this fear is a lie. It's a myth you've been taught to believe, and it's holding you back. If you let this fear of being alone forever control you, it's going to ruin your life. It's going to push you into unhealthy relationships. You'll end up compromising on your values, your happiness, just to avoid the thought of being single. You'll make choices based on fear, not on what you really want, and that's the worst thing you can do. This fear will lead to desperation, and when you're desperate, you make bad decisions that could hurt you in the long run. Listen up, stop letting the fear of being alone dictate your life. Instead, focus on what you can control right now. Build your confidence. Get to know yourself better. Learn to love your own company. And trust that when the time is right, you'll find the right person, but only when you are strong enough to be your own whole person first. The truth is, being single doesn't mean you're alone. It means you're choosing to take the time to find what's best for you. Never make a choice out of fear. Make it out of strength, and when you do that, the right person will come along, and it'll be worth the wait. 9. Exploration of new life phases. Let's talk about something powerful, the opportunity to explore new life phases when you're single after 40. While everyone else is busy settling down, you have the freedom to reinvent yourself. The world is your playground. You don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to explain your choices. You can explore new hobbies, start new projects, and take risks that you never would have dared to take before. This, my friend, is your time to thrive. But here's the kicker: you've got to face this truth. If you sit around worrying about being single, you'll miss out on what could be the most exciting, fulfilling phase of your life. If you stay stuck in the past, wishing you had done things differently or waiting for a partner to change your life, you'll waste precious years. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready, it keeps moving forward. And if you don't grab that opportunity to evolve, you'll regret it later when you realize you've spent all that time chasing something that doesn't matter. So, what's the lesson here? Get out there and live. It's time to take control of your future. Stop waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect person. That moment is now. Take a class, start that business, travel solo, or pick up a new skill. Don't waste this time thinking you're missing out because you're single. You're not missing out, you're building the best version of yourself. Your single life is the foundation of everything that's about to come. Own it. If you're in this phase of life, remember, you're not alone. Many people are navigating this path, and it can be one of the most empowering stages of your life. I hope this video gave you some insights and encouragement today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And, if you have your own experiences or thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments below.